Imagine an alternative world where the renowned actress and activist Emma Watson steps into a grand press conference hall, its high ceilings and polished marble floors reflecting not only the ambient light, but also the collective anticipation of an audience hungry for truth. In this world, where the lines between celebrity and citizen blur into a single narrative of courage and conviction, Emma has come not to merely answer questions, but to transform a potentially volatile confrontation into a moment of genuine dialogue about equality, honesty, and the power of personal beliefs. As she takes her seat at the long, sleek table set before a sea of determined faces and aggressive microphones, the atmosphere crackles with tension, a tension born from the presence of journalists who, driven by the desire for scandal and controversy, are prepared to hound her with questions designed to provoke and unsettle. Their voices, sharp and relentless, cut through the air as they bombard her with queries meant to pry into every facet of her private life and opinions, seeking to unearth statements that might ignite controversy and fuel tabloid headlines. Yet, as each question is hurled like a dart aimed at her composure, Emma remains unruffled. Her gaze, steady and luminous with the strength of her convictions, meets each challenge with a calm that borders on defiant serenity. In that moment, it is as if time slows down, allowing her measured responses to resonate through the crowded room. Rather than succumbing to the pressure of aggressive inquiry, Emma uses her words as bridges, constructing connections between disparate ideas, between the raw emotions of those in the room and the lofty ideals of fairness and integrity. She explains, in a tone that is both firm and compassionate, that her life, her choices, and her beliefs are not subject to the whims of scandal-hungry reporters, but are instead the result of years of thoughtful introspection and commitment to a better, more just world. As the barrage of provocative questions continues, questions insinuating that her advocacy is merely a public relations stunt, that her ideals are incompatible with the demands of modern celebrity culture, she answers not with defensiveness, but with the gentle power of reason. Emma speaks eloquently about the importance of equality, drawing on her own experiences of navigating a world that often demands conformity and silence from those who dare to challenge the status quo. She reminds the assembled crowd that true strength lies in embracing one's identity and in standing firm in one's convictions, even when the pressure to conform is immense. With each measured word, she dismantles the aggressive narrative that the press has tried to construct, transforming each potential conflict into an opportunity for reflection and understanding. Her voice, resonant and sincere, echoes across the room as she discusses how honesty, both with oneself and with the public, is the cornerstone of any meaningful social change. She challenges her interrogators to consider that the relentless pursuit of scandal may obscure deeper truths about the human condition, truths that speak to the power of empathy and the necessity of open, honest dialogue in bridging societal divides. In doing so, she not only deflects the onslaught of hostile inquiries, but also invites everyone present, journalists, audience members, and fellow citizens alike, to participate in a conversation that transcends the superficial boundaries of fame and tabloid sensationalism. The press conference, once poised to become a stage for confrontation, gradually shifts into a forum where ideas flow freely, and the focus moves away from sensationalism toward a sincere exchange of perspectives on the issues that truly matter. Emma's ability to transform the atmosphere is palpable. The sharp, biting tone of the reporters softens as they listen to her articulate vision for a world where respect for individual values and personal integrity is paramount. Even those who had entered the room with the intent to provoke scandal find themselves drawn into the warmth of a dialogue that challenges them to rethink the role of media in society. As the session unfolds, Emma recounts personal anecdotes, stories of struggle and triumph that illuminate the often overlooked realities behind her public persona. She speaks of moments when she, too, felt the crushing weight of societal expectations and the stifling pressure to fit into predefined roles. Yet, through these trials, she learned that the courage to be oneself is the most powerful tool one can wield. Her narrative is not one of defiance for its own sake, but rather a testament to the transformative power of authenticity. With a quiet intensity, she urges everyone in the room to look beyond the veneer of celebrity and recognize the shared human experience that binds them all together. In that singular, extended moment, the press conference becomes more than just a media event. it becomes a microcosm of a larger societal shift toward valuing truth over spectacle and integrity over expedience. The aggressive questions, which once threatened to reduce the event to a series of sensational headlines, now serve as a backdrop to a more meaningful conversation about the responsibilities that come with influence and the importance of nurturing an environment where every voice can be heard without fear of judgment or retribution. As the conference draws to a close, the transformation in the room is undeniable. The initial tension gives way to a reflective silence, punctuated by thoughtful applause and murmurs of agreement. The moral of the event is clear. The courage to remain true to oneself, to stand firmly by one's values in the face of relentless pressure, is a quality that deserves profound respect. Emma's calm and confident demeanor, her ability to turn potential conflict into a celebration of honest dialogue, leaves an indelible impression on everyone present. In this alternative reality, where the forces of aggression and sensationalism clash with the steadfast power of personal conviction, the press conference becomes a beacon of hope and a powerful reminder that integrity, when nurtured, has the strength to transform even the most hostile of environments. It is a moment that challenges the prevailing narrative of celebrity culture, inviting a re-examination of what it truly means to use one's platform for the greater good. And so, as the lights dim and the crowd disperses into the cool night air, the message remains etched in the hearts of all who witnessed it, that the courage to be oneself, to assert one's beliefs with dignity and sincerity, is not only admirable but essential for the progress of society. This event, marked by the resilience and unyielding spirit of Emma Watson, serves as a timeless reminder that while the clamor of scandal may captivate the moment, it is the quiet, unwavering commitment to truth and justice that ultimately shapes the future.